Alright, what's going on, everyone? The reassuring sounds of a Sierra intro. We are playing Space Quest 5, the Next Mutation. They give us some options here straight off the bat. We're going to skip the technobabble, but we are going to watch the intro see where we pick up after the events of an excellent Space Quest 4. Let's see what's going on. It's not a talkie, unfortunately. That is the one drawback. I love this game, but there is no Gary Owens, sadly. Space Quest 5. Immediately start. Just get the sense that, there's Roger. Little Star Trek-like theme there. The Next Mutation. Nice effect on the mutation. I think we only have one of the two guys from Andromeda for this outing. I'm trying to think of who it is. Is it Mark Crow or Scott Murphy? I'm going to say Mark Crow. Take it. Yes! Straight out of Star Trek. I love it. Just because you lose one of the two guys from Andromeda, why stop the constant references to Star Wars and Star Trek? Why start now? Why stop now? Yeah, so there was a lot of craziness happening at Sierra in the final few years, but let's get to the story. The Excalibur is on course to investigate the mysterious disappearance of several ships in the uncharted region of space known as the Menudo Triangle. I have no doubt that I've been selected for this mission due to my great achievements as a military leader and matchless diplomatic skills. I'm no Gary Owens. I'm sorry. It's Mark Crow, which is why there's so much physical comedy. I guess that was his thing between the two of them. I don't know, you got a lot of that with 6, where Scott Murphy came back for that one. We'll talk about that next time. Stardate 270967. Do I need to click something here? I go forward with total confidence in my ship and my crew, yet I am vaguely uneasy. I cannot put memories of traveling to the future and meeting my son out of my mind. Each night my dreams are haunted by the image of the woman he said would one day be my wife. I know she's out there, somewhere. That is true. That's got to be a crazy thing when you you even know what the woman that you're going to fall in love with and marry is going to look like before you meet her. A lot of stalkers be like, it's not that weird. No, stalkers, we don't have time for you. No room for you here in Space Quest 5, or in general. I keep forgetting I need to click through, but that's not important right now. The fate of trillions rides on the decisions I may have to make in the next several hours. As captain of the Star Confederacy's proudest flagship, I must follow the Supreme Guideline. Oh, what is the Supreme Guideline? To boldly go where no man... No, hold on. To bravely traverse where no creature has hold on. Skip it. There you go. Alright, Roger. Looks like he's moved on up in the world since we last left off at the end of Space Quest 4. Maybe finally getting his due for all the heroic stuff he said. Admiral, strike ship's coming in! The word sign. Shields up, battle stations, lock weapons. Neutron beams locked, proton torpedoes armed. I love that shot. Tactical, fire neutron beams. Hell, hard to port. We being hailed? What? Cadet Wilco, what in the name of the 7-star cluster are you doing in the bridge simulator? Should have known it was too good to be true. Get your sorry carcass out of there and get back to class where you belong, Space Cadet. And if I catch you in there again without permission, I'll have you tossed out of the Academy so fast you'll get warp disorientation. Gotta find my quirk voice. That being Raemes T Quirk. Yep, too good to be true. Just in a StarCon simulator with rats, apparently. Lots of rats. Maybe they make the thing run. I don't know. Maybe they power it. His illusions of spacefaring grandeur cruelly shattered by Captain Quirk, Roger Wilco exits from the bridge simulator into the halls of the Star Confederacy Space Academy, where he's enrolled himself in an attempt to realize his lifelong dream of becoming a starship captain. Good on you, Roger. I kind of wish you had done this at the first game. Imagine where you'd be now, but you know what? The second best day or time to plant a tree is now, right? Did I butcher that? Anyway, the last few months have not been easy for our hero. Skipping classes, snoozing through lectures. But our fearless former sanitation engineer has stumbled resolutely past these obstacles, pursuing his goal with unwavering determination, blissfully unaware that fate was about to hurl another spitball in his direction. I wear this hat a lot. Thank you very much. We're doing this live, by the way. Part of our weekly live stream where we play classic games. Tossback Tuesday, every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join me. I would love to have you. Telling me I'm doing it wrong or just talking about my hat. Whatever you want to do. It's all good. All right. Oh, no, man. We got like another gap. Another pause between getting our saves on. All right, save off and save early. Sierra game 101 right there. And got the speed all the way up. Let's explore. We don't have time to muck about in the closet right now. All right. That's right, you're not a janitor anymore, Wilco. You have higher aspirations now. Not to knock the janitorial field. These people are doing God's work, but Roger wants to be a captain. Too low for this room. Fair enough. Where is our clearance good enough for? I'm going to talk to some of my... Oh, so, yeah, let's have a rundown. We have, of our commands, we have walk, look, touch, or get, talk, and then command, which is not as cool as it sounds. Did your mother have any children who lived, Wilco? What kind of insult is that? So that's different than actually talking to them. Well, we get kind of a similar response regardless. I'm just gonna stand here awkwardly knowing they don't like me. Alright, so this should be our class. We get 5 points just for attending class. Kind of like putting your name on your SATs. Sorry, I'm late, Professor. I love the Peanuts instructor voice. You mean the StarCon Aptitude Test is today? I love they have like Klingons and weird eye blob monsters and whatever that thing on the right is, that little like ram sheep creature. I love it. Yes, I'll come talk to you after class, sir. All right, StarCon Aptitude Test. Help me out. Gronko is commanding a Nova-class scout ship when he finds himself face-to-face with 3 Horak battle cruisers. He should A. Surrender in the face of impossible odds. B. Pretend there aren't any there. Pretend they're not there. C. Activate the ship's self-destruct mechanism. D. Beam over a pick-you-up bouquet. Or E. Reboot. I know what the IT crowd would have me believe. Generally speaking, we are against cheating on this channel. Let's Play with Brigands. But, you know what? When you're as outmanned, outgunned, what have you, outbrained as Roger is right here, we might need to tilt the odds in our favors a little bit. Just gotta watch out for this thing. Is this like the cheat bot? The Proctormatic 9000 is not scanning you. If you're gonna make a move, now's the time. Alright, it's just a matter of who we're gonna cheat off of. Anti-cheat droid, yeah. What about this guy? Cadet Schleppo appears to be dull and stodgy, much like yourself. I wonder if they hang out. I'd like to think that they're friends. Cadet Oftboffer is one of the horniest individuals you're likely to meet. Can't argue with that. Wolf is the senior class Ambu Jitsu champion at the Academy. That doesn't mean he's going to do good on this test, though. Cadet Antenna has been the brunt of many jibes concerning her cranial appendages. What's the deal with this guy? Cadet Muck Blob likes to keep one eye out for trouble, which frequently causes him to bump into things. Oh, Cadet Muck Blob. You'll run into anything. It's a strange suspicion you've seen this one before, but you can't quite place her. She out of the Star Trek universe? Who we got in the back here? Alright. Who's this guy? Check out the brain pan on this guy. He's probably smarter than your whole family. Ah, D. Beam over the bouquet. That was my first guess. Fun fact too, you can cheat, or you need to cheat on the first question, but you can put E for the rest of them. I had no idea. I'm gonna take your word for that. I'm gonna assume you're not messing with me there, Rich. Then we'll just focus on the questions. When encountering an alien ship for the first time, you should immediately open fire with every weapon at your disposal. Broadcast Wagner's Ride of the Valkyrie over the comlink. Beam your entire crew over to their ship as a gesture of goodwill. B, then A, and none of the above. Alright, we'll go E. I'm gonna trust you. Before beaming down to the unexplored planet for the first time, you should be sure to check. Isn't there not an E for some of these? I thought some of these only ended in D. Seatbelt, check your fly, life insurance. This seems right. That's the egghead answer. You're marooned on an alien planet with no weapons and a killer android out for your blood. You should. Well, Roger has experience with this. We definitely didn't climb a tree, flap our arms wildly, and scream tweet, tweet at the top of our lungs in order to mimic the mating behavior of the ruby-throated Arcturian swine falcon as a diversionary tactic. But I'll take your word for it. You're on an EVA with a partner, and you notice his face is turning blue. He is clutching wildly at his throat. This is a sign that you will soon need a new partner. All right, so we have that ticked, and he fell for the old golf ball in the air hose trick. All right. To ensure that your crew's microwave meals are heated adequately and evenly on board your ship, you should inject a radioactive plutonium isotope into each piece of food. When it glows, it's ready. All right, I'll go with that. If Grebe leaves the Crab Nebula at 3,200 hours Galactic Standard Time and travels at 9.75 million ZPMs, how long will it take him to reach planet Davicon 5 or S if he has the solar wind at his back? Trick question. The neutron star at the center of the Crab Nebula is so massive that Grebe's ship can never reach escape velocity. Alright, so there's no E here. Am I to understand that I should go with D, or do I need to go cheat off of Egghead again? How fast does light travel through a vacuum? 186,000 miles per second. Very, 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 very fast. 669,600,000 miles per hour. Or depends whether it's an upright or canister vacuum. I think that's D. I think I remember that, actually. Hell, I think I missed my calling. I should have been a star fighter pilot dude. I should probably know what the official title would be before I go out for that. What's the example of a fuzzy boundary? The point at which the marginal utility of trying to squeeze the last bit of toothpaste from the tube is offset by the opportunity cost of going to the store for a new one. Yeah, I'll go with that. And the final question. To successfully accomplish a manual molecular reintegration bypass on a standard transporter unit, you should reverse the polarity, jiggle the handle, pray then fervently do whatever pray fervently to whatever deity you happen to believe in. C then B. Well, considering Sprint did kind of sponsor this game, I'm going to go with E. Is it over already? The test's over already? Yes, sir. I agree that cleaning the Academy crest is an appropriate punishment for being late to class. I'll get right on it. I like we did not see the teacher after class. We just kind of sat there and the teacher told me what to do. That's fine. I actually happen to love cleaning that crest. I think it's a lot of fun. Hey, there's, yeah, some more bright, shining faces of StarCon's elite cadet corps. Alright, we should access the janitorial closet now. A little Homer mixed in there for you. Good measure. Alright, we'll get the cleaning pod device, the scrub-o-matic, in our seemingly bottomless pocket. Some safety cones. I don't think we need the rest of this. Oh, sweet tail, bro. Man, even like indoors, he can't breathe our air or atmosphere. Assuming that's, maybe that's just a head. Okay, it looked like a mask at first. A helmet, deeply engaged. I want to get the, hold on, I want to get that one. I don't want to call it an Easter egg, but brother cadets, none of which will acknowledge me. There you go. I love it. Just an epic Star Wars battle, and Roger just walks right between them. They don't notice. All right, let's clean us a crest. Yeah, I kind of saw the lizard-like head after a moment. All right, let's put down those safety cones. Oh, how much money have we got? How much money did we have at the end of the last game? I guess we were kind of cleaned out because we spent most of it on that terminal piece, which I didn't even need apparently. But, what year was that? Or not what year, what game was that? That was Space Quest 12, where we made all that money. I was just thinking, like, convert it back to Space Quest $5 is probably worth a lot more. But I digress. We have X amount. Your guess. How does this thing work? Yow! Here we go with our first taste of the slapstick comedy. Gotta get every little bit clean. It's just so satisfying, you know? Probably why cleaning simulators like this are so successful nowadays. We're spoiled here in Space Quest 5. It's just one of a few delightful mini-games. Added value. We'll finish off with the end bit last. The middle bit. Kind of wish like just going over it would clean it, but that's not always the case. You can see it's still missing big chunks. Alright, I think we got most of the outer part of the crest. A little bit there. Alright, let's buff up this middle piece. We should be good. Alright, there we go. So sometimes there's one little bit that you missed. Hard to find. Monochrome boys. Quirk again. As you can see, Ambassador Wankmeister, I gotta find my lock into my Quirk voice. We run a very tight ship here at the Academy. This institution is the pride of the Star Confederation and one of the best of its kind in the known universe. It's nice to see our tax buckazoids aren't going completely to waste, Captain Quirk. Why does she look familiar? Here we are, Miss Wankmeister. This is the main rotunda. It was dedicated on Stardate. Oh, no. Ambassador? Excuse me, aren't you Roger Wilco, the man who foiled the Sarians some years back? You heard about that? You saw that Let's Play? Link in the description. Dreamweaver! It's her. The woman from the holodisc in Space Quest 4! Now's your big chance, Roger. Say something clever and romantic. What you got, Raj? Yes. Way to sweep her back onto her feet, Raj. Nice to see you haven't lost your golden touch with women. It's not nearly as seasoned as Larry. Give him a break. Excuse me, Ambassador. We should be heading to the conference now. You're not at all what I expected, Wilco. See you around. I love this. Hold on a minute, Cadet. With the close-up, just for this one line. Looks like you missed a spot. Sir, you better watch your step. The floor is still really wet, just a little bit. What pose is that he's striking with, like, one eye shut? Saw it on the cover of Douchebag Monthly. Slippery. I like B's smile. Nice rug, Quirk. Is that a toupee or a roadkill? Hey, in his defense, it's made from real hair. You did that on purpose, Wilco. I'm placing you on double secret probation. One more screw-up and your space cadet days are over. Tried to warn him. I don't think we can... Yeah, the floor is still wet. Leave them for the actual janitor of the station to pick up. Playing missile defense down there. Alright. Oh, I seriously have a rodent problem on this. There's the Grade Master. No, stay out of there, little friend. What are you doing? Be careful, that could be dangerous in there. SAT scores. Flash Gordon, how did he do on this test? Fail. Albert Einstein failed. Well, what chance could Roger Wilco possibly have if Einstein failed? It's not really a rat, it's like a... It's dead. What was that? Excuse me, Captain. You didn't raise your hand. It's obviously that guy's voice. Now, as I was saying, Ambassador Wankmeister, we are a fairly remote installation, and I simply can't spare the ships to launch the kind of operation you suggest. Everyone looks pretty bored. I'm afraid you don't understand the potential ramifications of this problem, Admiral. The sludge bandits continue to illegally dump toxic waste whenever and wherever they choose. The environmental consequences could be staggering. As true today as it is in the future. Entire planets could be devastated. I think you overstate the issue, Ambassador. Even so, we have more than enough ships on patrol to put a stop to these sludge bandits, as you call them. Roger. Look, Ambassador, we have top-notch ships staffed with the finest crews in the galaxy. Here's one, peeking through, or hopeful. StarCon accepts only the best. You look, Rughead. Illegal dumping is going on in this sector right now under your polyweave. Our patrols have located dumping sites in 4 planets in the G6 quadrant alone. This is made from real hair. Told you. In any case, I'd like to hear more about these alleged dumping sites, perhaps over dinner this evening? I know your game, Quirk. I've already transmitted the coordinates to StarCon Central Command, along with a list of suspected sites that we haven't yet been able to check out. Well then, that settles it. Captain Quirk, you should go to these sites and investigate Ambassador Wankmeister's allegations. Kinda like that voice. I'm sad we won't see that guy again. Sorry for the spoiler. Admiral, I'll be going along as an observer. I'm afraid that's impossible. Regulations strictly forbid civilian participation in military operations. It does look like I'm sitting at the end of the table with the camera. Ambassador, I think having the ambassador would be a good idea. I'm sure the two of us could develop a productive working relationship. Admiral, may I remind you that I am an official representative of the people of Quadrant G6, with full ambassadorial status, and as such, not subject to... Now, Ambassador, I'm sure Captain Quirk will do everything necessary to resolve the situation. There's no need for you to hinder him on this mission. Is that guy on the left asleep? This is my system and my people we're talking about here. I'm going on that ship, and that's all there is to it. Case closed. We're adjourned. Good day, gentlemen. I like it. The Wonka exit. No! Oh, great. The savior of the universe in all his glory. Isn't there a mop somewhere with your name on it? Ouch! Ouch, Beatrice. That stings. We're trying. Brush himself up. That guy's just passed out on the left. Way to go, Raj, and their stellar performance. Yeah, I caught the jerk trying to sneak some answers off my test. Just the one. Give me a break. Egghead. This is awful. I totally biffed on my SAT test. I'll never make captain now. The StarCon Aptitude Test. That's too bad, Splock. Was that the guy with the red kind of looking guy? Was that him? We gotta go check our score. I thought that was Splock. I guess I'm wrong. Go play a Romulan roulette with the hand phaser or something. Alright. Well, fingers crossed. I'm feeling lucky. Somehow I think we did better than Albert Einstein. Just butt to the front of the line. Love that expression. Cadet Wilco, on behalf of the administration, I would like to congratulate you on receiving a perfect score on your SAT. Not in the entire history of StarCon Academy has a cadet achieved such high marks. You should be proud. On the recommendation of our test analysis computer system, you are to begin training for captaincy aboard one of our fine star cruisers. Captain Quirk will post your assignment. You've done the Academy proud. Sincerely, current Chief Commanding Officer's name here. That's awesome, except the part about Quirk posting our assignment. We did it, gang! Roll credits. I love the satisfied smile right here. Yeah! Yeah! You look good in red. Not my favorite color in a Star Trek parody game, but... And so, having undergone an intensive weekend captain's training seminar on the planet Oakhurst, Roger is shuttled to his new command, the SCS Eureka. Wow, look how big... I can kinda see it. Hey, it's not a starship, it's a garbage scow. We just can't get away from it. Oh well. Roger's the kind of guy to make the best of any situation. I'm sure this is no different. Well, this is awesome. We have our own ship, gang. We haven't had our own ships in Space Quest 3. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and comment on this video, and click subscribe if you haven't already, as this seriously helps me to keep making great content for you.